Ready.
So ready?
Stand by.
Okay, this week's drill is what we call the 5 and 2. With new people and new trainees that I'm looking at training, I usually call this a 5 and 3 because what we're going to be doing is firing 5 rounds in 3 seconds. My goal, as my personal goal, is to do 5 rounds in 2 seconds. And so that's what I'm going to show you today. And basically what you're doing is you're going to work your way up from drawing and firing 1 round, drawing, firing 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So you're going to work yourself up. This is a great drill to practice recoil management and first shot accuracy out of the holster. And I'm doing this at a relatively close range. And I'll show you what target I'm using today. So that target is a 12 by 18. It's a BC-27 target, and I'm standing at 15 feet away. Now 15 feet, you may think that's relatively close, but 15 feet is where 86% of handgun interactions occur. 91% occur within 5 feet. So think of this as someone being in your home and the close proximity that you would be to them, where you feel it necessary to draw and fire your weapon, dropping that intruder or violent criminal perpetrator to the ground and incapacitating them. Most people probably don't have 15 feet of clear space in their home to be able to do that. So that's why I'm relatively close here. You can also relate this to a parking lot, a shopping mall, grocery store, anything like that where there's a violent criminal perpetrator who is trying to harm you, your family, or someone that you feel like if you were in their shoes, you would want someone to protect you. So again, working 15 feet here, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do is actually time this with every round, and I'll tell you my time. So what's going to happen is I'm going to fire the round. I'll show you the target because I'm using 2 cameras today, so you'll actually see the round impact the target. Then I'll come back to me, I'll show you my time or tell you my time, I'll put it up at the bottom of the screen, and then I'll move on to 2 rounds, 3 rounds, 4 rounds, and then finally 5 rounds, in the hopes that for me I can get this close to 2 seconds. Again, if you're new, a beginner, again, people that I train coming into my defensive pistol class, I usually put this at a 3-second timer. So again, this is something that you should practice to check and see how quickly and accurately you can put rounds on a target in a very short amount of time. Okay, so I have no rounds in my pistol at the moment. I have 15 rounds in my magazine, so I'm going to do an administrative load for you, and then we'll get started on the drill. Okay, so I got my timer turned on. We're going to start this with 1 round. That was a 1.41 second volley. Okay, now we're going to do this with 2 rounds. That was a 1.58. Now we're going to go for 3 rounds. That was a 1.70 with the first shot at 1.28 seconds. Okay, now we're going to go for 4 rounds. I'm still trying to get under 2 seconds for 5 rounds. I'm doing pretty good so far, going at 3 rounds at 1.7 seconds, so let's go for 4. .81 seconds. First shot came off at 1.3 seconds. Okay, so here's the final volley. Again, I'm trying to get under 2 seconds. That's my goal. That's my personal goal. So we're going to try 5 rounds under 2 seconds. Two seconds on the money, and I'll show you that. 1.25 is where the first shot came off, and you can see I'm at exactly 2 seconds. So again, this is a great drill, especially for new people to kind of see and understand what this looks like when they're firing. You want to understand exactly how fast you can fire, how fast you can get off 5 rounds. Do this with 10 rounds. Work yourself up to 5 seconds. Try to see how quickly you can get this done. Again, I like to do 5 rounds. With new students, try to get that within 3 seconds. But I've been shooting for a little while, so I like to try to get my time right around 2 seconds. As you can see today, I got it right at 2 seconds. I would like to get it under 2 seconds, but that's something that I can work towards.